It's PSTV, driven by Haldeman Ford.
What's up, it's Adam. We're here in Philly at the Filmore with Troye Sivan.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
So, I want to kick things off. We're under a time constraint as always. So I gotta be quick because I usually talk winded, so now I'm wasting time. But anyway, so going back, I've seen a lot of interviews. I hope I don't repeat too much.
No,
but to kind of recap the back of your life, I feel like music and art have just been a part of your life for a long time.
Yeah. And
to the point where you said your parents kind of were like, maybe we should get our child some singing lessons, because you used to listen to like a bunch of different music, and at one point they heard you singing along to Madonna and they were like, that's pretty good. Yeah.
No, I mean, that's basically how it happened. It was like, I was maybe like 5 or 6 or something like that, and just singing around the house, and always had, but like, I don't know, I guess my parents one time, they couldn't tell the difference between if it was Madonna singing or me singing, and I take great pride in that. So, so yeah, then I asked them if I could go to singing lessons when I was like 7 or 8, and then I'm 20 now and just basically haven't stopped.
That means it's obviously paid off.
Oh yeah, it's been good so far.
You know, you could probably use that in the future if you keep telling this story. Like, you probably will meet her,
Madonna,
and she'll probably be thrilled. You know that, right?
I know. I'm sure she hears that kind of stuff all the time.
But like a replica like that, she'll probably be flattered, or she might like try.
But then she might expect me to do it, and my voice now is very different to when I was like 5 years old. So.
Yeah, that's kind of true. I feel like it's gonna be hard. But speaking of when you were younger, I'm a huge Marvel fan.
Oh, cool.
And you're in X-Men Wolverine Origins.
Yeah.
And you had those little teeny bone claws.
Yep.
What was it like working on set, like with like a big movie like that? How did you juggle, like, did you ever think like, okay, I'm gonna be an actor or a musician? Was there ever a time that you thought you could juggle both? Or did you have one more passion over the other, like acting or singing?
No, yeah, I wanted to juggle both still, kind of. It's just that acting was so like unintentional for me. I did not necessarily aspire to get into acting or anything like that. It was just that the manager who found me at the time was like not a music manager, he was an acting manager, and so I just started going out for acting stuff instead of music stuff.
Oh wow.
And that's how I ended up getting Wolverine. And so yeah, it was like, I loved it and I loved acting. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like I could, hopefully I can juggle both, but it's more just like a scheduling thing, to be honest, than anything else.
Yeah. Now, if a role was ever offered for a future Marvel movie, because now they've reached a height where they're so famous, would you ever go back into the Marvel universe again?
I would love to. Yeah, I think it would be so dope. But now, I don't know, would I have to be like a slightly older young Wolverine, or like, could I be someone else? I think
probably
it's like,
someone else. Like, you'd probably be a cool Nightcrawler.
Ooh, that would be
right?
dope. Oh my god. It's my fave power too.
Really?
Yeah.
Teleporting?
Yeah.
Anywhere you want?
Yeah.
If you
also, do you know what I've always thought about? Because I would say like, I want to fly, right? But why can't you just go teleport, fall, teleport, fall?
Pretty much.
I've thought about this at great length.
If you can see it, you can go.
Right, exactly.
I like your thinking. I like your style.
Thanks.
Going back to the music. So, a lot of EPs came out, but that finally led to like the big crescendo, which is finally Blue Neighborhood.
Right.
Why did you name the album Blue Neighborhood?
So basically, I wrote a lot about like home in Australia throughout the whole album, and I wrote this one song called Wild, where I managed to kind of like sum up the way that I felt about this place that I'd grown up in, and I called it Blue Neighborhood. It was like, leave this blue neighborhood was the lyric, and it really just like resonated really well with me as a way to kind of describe that place, and I sung about it so much throughout the album that I just decided to call the album Blue Neighborhood. And
it's funny that you bring that up, because you had a 3-part video series, and that was one of the 3 parts. Did you always have that concept in your head that you wanted to kind of make this mini movie where it kind of followed like young Troye in this storyline in a way?
Not really. It was basically, I just listened to the songs in that order for the first time, and it like got everything turning in my head, and I was like, okay, cool, there's a storyline here, and I also just saw it as a huge opportunity to kind of like I don't know, to spread a message, and so yeah.
That's what I gotta say. You are not afraid to be you at 100%, and I think that's very rare. And I think a lot of people need that in this day and age, because you're not afraid to even label one of your songs for him. Right. Like, you're not scared of being 100% Troye, whatever. Even in your youth video, I mean, you had over 1 million views in one day, and I don't think there was any point where it wasn't 100% you. Like, if you had a love interest, you would show who you would be involved with. Right. Like, and if you want to party, these are the people you would party with.
I think it's also just one of those things where, like, I'm out though, so it's like I can't go back now. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, but I definitely am trying to just be as honest as possible.
Definitely, and I think that's refreshing.
Thanks.
And I think a lot of people are seeing that, especially your fans.
Thank you.
I'm going to wrap things up with some Twitter questions. Before that,
Cool.
how are you getting adjusted to fame? Because it's like Taylor Swift tweeted at you, Alessia Cara. I mean, you even made Adele cry. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Adele. Adele.
Well, I don't know. I'm like, I'm just trying to like take it all in, because for me, those are all people that like are still, you know how you like view artists that you really, really like as like next level, like otherworldly, not really human.
Yeah.
That's still how I see those people. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just I'm super, super flattered.
Because Adele heard him singing and this crowd singing back, and you basically inspired her to go on tour because she was like, "Oh my God, Troye was singing my song at a gig," and that's
Well,
it.
no, okay, so I need to clear that up.
Oh,
it's
okay.
not me singing. It was
them singing
There was
at
the
your
crowd
show.
singing
Okay,
at the
all
show.
right, all right.
Yes.
But you inspired her to go back on tour. She literally, those are the words. I'm paraphrasing
She
here,
did say
out of
that.
her mouth.
She did say that.
So thank you. 25 is because of you.
No worries.
Her
yeah.
album. All right, going to the Twitter questions, we asked your fans on Twitter. PST asked Troye, so here's some. What was the toughest song from you to write? And that's from Kyle Schwenke. I'm sorry if I'm getting your name wrong.
I'd say the song Lost Boy. I don't know, it was just like, it was uncomfortable to write. It's like, it's brutally honest, and yeah, I don't like listening to that song.
Really?
Yeah.
But you have it out there, so that's
No, I have it out there. I mean, I like
you
it as
perform
it as a song. I do sing it, yeah.
Okay.
It's just a rough one for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Going back to, this is a funny handle name, Troye's Pizza Boy. Have you explored Philly yet? Because I know you always say that you try to etch out time for you to kind of explore the cities you're in.
No, we got in at like midnight last night, and we're leaving tonight, so I have like no time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I will say that the drive from the hotel to the venue was super, super pretty.
Oh, well, hopefully you get a chance to. Now, is there a song on the album that you've written, or even an unreleased one, that you're very proud of? Would it be Lost Boy? Because it's so honest like that. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's so good, yet it's so honest that it's like you're proud of it, but it's like, oh my God, I can't believe I released that.
I think there's one called Heaven that I'm like probably the most proud of, just because I wrote it basically about like my coming out experience, and didn't really think much of it, but then I started playing it live, and it just like took on this whole new world, and
With the reaction.
and with feeling and being able to look out into the audience and see people who are kind of going through similar things, and them singing the lyrics, and it's just like, it makes me super proud.
That's awesome. And one final thing, with Troye Sivan AF.
Okay, yeah, nice.
Can you Nutella and chill with them? I don't even
Whoa,
know what that means.
That sounds like, that sounds a little gross.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but
I'm like not into that, I don't think.
All right,
But
we don't have to
I would
answer that.
chill with them. Just
Yeah.
like,
we'll have it on the side.
Yeah.
But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Troye Sivan. If you want to hook up with him, well, on Instagram or Twitter, you can follow him at Troye Sivan.
whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm kidding. No Nutella and chill, but we thank you for your time.
Thanks
and
so much.
honestly, you're just going up from here, so I can't wait for like watch the ride.
Thanks so much.